Hello everybody, Grizzly Pig here, and in today's episode I'm going to show you my Arcanist again. I said I would do it, I weren't sure if I was going to do it this soon, but I am changing over to a stamina build with my Arcanist. And the reason I want to show you this video today is because last night I was trying to level up my Undaunted tree to get to the Undaunted metal. I did it very poorly, and by accident I queued for a Battleground, ended up doing Battleground, and I was already kind of looking like got the build up that I want to use, but instead of like our spammable here that we're going to show you in a minute, I was using whirlwinds. It's the only difference between the PvE and PvP build. I'm thinking this is going to work really nicely. You can use it in both, so I went into the Battleground and used this build, and oh my god, it was really good. Really impressed with it. Everything's working so nicely. The synergy is great. So I'll show you the abilities while I'm here on the screen. So our ultimate is nothing's going to change here. In fact, there's only two abilities that change between this and the Magicka build. The main difference is going to be on gear. I'll show you in a minute. So we've got the Squid Beam, we've got our Burst Hill Evolving Rune Bends, and this scales with whatever is your highest stat. That's what the cost will be. So we're a stamina build now, so it costs stamina. So that's great. There's a few like this. Arcanist accommodates Magicka and stamina builds both very well. And then we've got the Impervious Rune Ward. Again, no change. Costs us Magicka. Really good to have two types. One, our shield costing Magicka and our heal costing stamina, because it means that we can always do one or the other if we're choked for resources. Then we've got our stun here. Nothing's changed here. Rune of the Colourless Pool. And then this is where things change. So now we've got Rending Slashes. Everyone knows this ability. We're using Dual Wielding, and we're going to use this as our spammable. And then we are going to use Inspired Scholarship. This is like infused weapon from the Sigicorda. So this basically makes our abilities, actually do more damage, and that's going to occur once every 3 seconds. That can happen. That's because the morph we've chosen, it allows it to be 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds or something like that. If you find that you want to use this build and you are struggling for resources, though, you can use the other morph because that gives you resources back. So that's really great. And again, we're not using the green Bible beam or anything like that. I don't want to use that in this build. I don't think it's going to be particularly great for PvP. I find it quite easy to dodge out of. So unless you're really good with the synergy on stunning, then the Bible beam is just useless, I find. So yeah, we're going for this. I think it's going to be very powerful. So let's now have a look at the gear. And I don't have lots of money, don't have lots of potions, so I thought to myself, building stamina and we're stunning, that's the key component of this build. We're stunning, and then we're going to dish heavy damage. That's what we want to try and do. So what other like sets and stuff can we use to incorporate into that? I thought on my Nightblade I've got loads of stamina sets or whatever, so this is what I've decided to do. I've decided to go for Pillar of Nirn set. So we're going to stun people, and the Pillar of Nirn's going to come out and do crazy damage. This is just seemed to be the obvious choice with us making the most out of the stun there. So we've got Divines on all of our pieces actually, and then we've got stamina on the enchantment, and we've got Tri-Stat on the chest here. And then on our Monster Helm, we've got Prague's Guys. This is going to give us some offensive penetration on the one piece, and I'd like to do Tri-Stat here, but we've got Magicka instead here. I'd rather have stamina, of course, but Magicka's not too bad because we are using Magicka. In fact, at least 3 of our abilities are Magicka users, I think. On the shoulders, we are medium as well. The helmet is light, so we've got 2 types of armor there, so 4% on the Undaunted metal when we do get that. On the shoulders here, Divines again, stamina, but this is the Defiler set, so this is another thing that's going to come out and do damage. It also actually stuns as well if they haven't been stunned. This is going to stun them as well if it hits them, but it also does damage. So you've got Pillar of Nirn and the Defiler. When they're stunned, these two doing damage is going to be crazy. Rending Slashing on top of them as well. I think it's going to be quite overwhelming for a lot of players. It's going to be pretty crazy. And then so shoulders, jewelry, and 2 daggers here. They are Defilers, and of course we have Flame and we have Poison. Not changed from when I had these on my Nightblade. On the main hand, we've got Nirnhode for extra damage, charged on the offhand. You can change these. It's really good to have like this. You can have Oblivion on the enchant if you want. You can have Penetration on the trait on the main hand, whatever. And then we've got the Open Soul Ring, of course, because that's how we roll. And I don't think that this is a bad build at all. In fact, I'm really surprised how well optimized and how just everything it comes together. And I'm going to show you the game now that we are about to play. But first of all, I just want to cover. So we've got all the buffs there. We've got Witch Mother's Potent Brew. That is our food we're using. No, it's not actually. That's a mistake. We're using Dubious Cameron Throne there. I shouldn't have had that there. That's basically the stamina version, if you like. And then we have the Lover, the Penetration. That's the Munderstone. Really important, I think, this time with it, because I haven't got penetration on the main hand. So I think having the Lover is definitely helping a lot there. So yeah, you can see the raw stats here. So we're basically the same as last time, pretty much. We've got a bit of health in the points here and stamina for the rest. And then you can see our stats there. So just above 30% crit damage, 5,000 spell damage. Would like that to be a bit more actually, but never mind. And then again, I'd like our raw stats here to be more. Like I'd like more than 25,000 stamina, preferably more than 25,000 health. But we'll get that with the metal when that comes, Undaunted Metal. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to show you the game. So thanks guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.
Choose your destiny. Is that your best? Finish him. That was pathetic. Finish him. Is that your best? Finish him.
If you made it this far, I'd like to say a big thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like this. It would help my channel out a lot. I also do videos where I talk more in detail about my builds as well as other Elder Scrolls Online content, guides, discussions, etc. Please feel free to ask questions or say hi in the comments, as I do reply to all of them when I can. Thanks again and see you next time.